gun reviews, shooting tests, loadout videos. This is a What You're Looking At production. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, here we are on this. If you go to select mission under campaign mode after you beat the game, you unlock the museum, which as you see it has little playouts of all the scenes, just the characters, the main characters that were in it, good and bad, and it has little descriptions, but you really can't read it. It's just there for looks. Basically, you start out with an M9 pistol. After you start shooting, it shows you the amount of bullets you got and stuff. There's a ammo crate here for some reasons I'll show you in a second. First new weapon, you got the AT4, which is pretty much an RPG, but it's like a non-terrorist RPG, I should say. There you guys, there's your standard RPG 7, same action. You got the Barrett 50 cal, self-explanatory if you've had it before, really nice weapon. Here is the intervention, is pretty much the Barrett 50 cal, but it is bolt action. Really nice if you're a good sniper, and it's a little bit more accurate too, so I give you get that little bit of advantage. Here you go is M14 EBR, which is pretty much the M21, and has the same magazine size. Personally, I think it's a little bit stronger, because every time I play online, people die with one shot of this when you have stopping power. Really nice. Moving on, you got the WA2000, which is a brand new sniper. This is very, very popular online. I don't know if I could say it looks more futuristic or like less modern, but it's awesome. Really accurate. It's just like how the M21 and the M14 are. Really high rate of fire, and you're going to take a lot of people out with this gun. Moving on, we got your pistols here. You got your standard Model 1911 Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle looks a little bit different in this game, as you see. Sounds the same, but this time it has a rail on top, if you can see that, and there's a little flashlight on bottom. Moving on, the 44 Magnum. Instead of getting it last, you get it second gun or the first gun you unlock. It's really nice. It makes it a little bit more realistic how it shoots. There's the recoil, just how the recoil is, and I like the reload better. That's just my opinion, though. Moving on, we got your USP-45. Same exact thing as last game. It's awesome, though, but it has trademarks unlike the last game, which is pretty cool. Here's one of my favorite shotguns, is the M10 off of SOCOM. Now it's on this game. I'm going to show you how good this is. Really fast shooting, and it can hold up the 7. I don't know how much it hold on an extended mag. Probably hold a lot, though. Moving on here, you got the AA-12 shotgun. It's the only true fully automatic shotgun, I think, out in the world right now, but I'm not sure. Really nice, though. When you first get it, it's only 8-round capacity. I'm not sure how big it is on the extended mag. I would think it'd go to the drum mag, which is like 20, but here we go. And that's a shotgun. That's just amazing. Okay, moving on. We got these. It's like the dual wield off of the World at War. Pretty cool looking. I would never use them online, though. Then you got the Spaz shotgun. Pretty much your standard pump action. Moving on here, which is a really, really nice shotgun, just like the other ones. If you have sleight of hand, this is probably going to be the best shotgun to use because it holds like 20 rounds on extended mag at least. And red dot is pretty good on it too. That's only semi-automatic, but it has a really good cycle rate. So you can make it seem like it's fully automatic. Okay, next gun is a Model 1887. Really strong shotgun. As you see, it's only pump action, but it's really cool. Moving on, some new weapons. The FAMAS is pretty much like the when you originally start the game. It's going to be your M16 because it's a 3-shot burst weapon, but it's not nearly as strong. You got the ACR, which is a favorite among a lot of people because it's just like an M4. Very little recoil, really nice rate of fire. You're going to take them out once you aim at them. Here's the F2000. This is a really nice weapon too. Virtually no recoil, as you see right there. I was not controlling the gun at all. That's going to be a favorite among other people. The only problem is the power is not the best in the world. But hey, we can live with that. AK-47, which in this game, instead of already having it, it's going to be the last gun you unlock. For as you see, for some reasons, they've taken a lot of recoil off, which I think is pretty cool because it's a really strong weapon. But it's just as good as it was on Call of Duty 4, if not better. Moving on, you got the Scar. They really kept the Scar H true to its power. It's really good. It only takes 2 shots on stopping power and 3 to 4 when you don't. Makes it a really good weapon, really accurate. A lot of people prefer that over the M4, but I prefer the TAR 21 over the Scar, which I'll get to in a second. Here's your M4 standard. Looks really good. It's the M4S system version, so you got different sights, which I think is a lot better. It made it easier for me to use online. Then you got the M16A4, which you unlock at level 40 instead of already having it when you start the game. 3-shot burst, kills them every time with 3-shot burst once you got stopping power on, so it makes it a really awesome weapon. Here's another one of my favorites, the FAL. This is pretty much going to be your G3, but it has way more power. That's a cycle rate, and it holds, I think, 20 rounds at first. Oh, my bad, it holds 30 rounds. So, yeah, it's awesome. Think about how good you'd be with that on extended mag. Once again, here's ammo refill. And, I'm going to get to the red button in another video. Most of y'all probably know it already. I'm going to just make a video of it. Here's another room. There's no weapons, just vehicles. Go into here. I'm going to try to hurry up because I don't want to go over 10 minutes on this video. Here's another new rocket launcher. It's a Stinger. It's mainly for when you got Harriers or AC-130s out. As you see, it has to have a lock-on required. Here's a pretty cool weapon right here. It's pretty much your M203, but it's your secondary instead of being on the bottom of your gun. So if you like the noob tube a lot, you would probably have this on the secondary and then M203 on the gun. But hey, it's your choice on what you like to do. PP2000, which is an extreme favorite among a lot of people that snipe, because this gun is really, really strong, really easy to use, and if you got a sniper and you're about to go into a cave like on Afghan, you're going to tear some people up with this gun. Here's one of my favorite secondaries, the M93 Ravka. I put a silence and a red dot on that. That works amazingly. Extreme accuracy. It's almost like a rifle with its accuracy, so that's always been my secondary since I've unlocked it. The TMP, which is a really awesome gun, really nice rate of fire, and as you see, it's pretty much controllable on the recoil, so if you're running into a room, you better hope you have that gun and not the enemy. P90, standard, 50 round mag. Then you got your Glock 18, which is a favorite among a lot of people who snipe also. As you see, you got to control it, because if you learn how to control it, instead of being like that, if you have a red dot, you can be like, that's just basically pushing down the right analog stick a little bit for when you aim. Here's another nice gun, the M45. It's, I think, the strongest submachine gun right now, but it has a lot of recoil. You see, it starts going up, but for the most part, it's controllable. But for long ranges, I would definitely not use it. Here's my favorite gun, the TAR 21. It's the gun I've been using. Really easy to kill people, 2 shots on stopping power, and it has the fire rate of a P90. So that makes it really nice. MP5K, another good weapon. Pretty much your MP5, no recoil, nice, fast, easy to use. Really anticipated gun for me that really didn't turn out to be what I thought it was the Chris, or in this game they call it the Vector. As you see, virtually no recoil for like the first 10 to 20 shots. But you know, all guns have their downfall. It's really not the strongest weapon. And this is another lock-on RPG. It's called the Javelin, which is probably the strongest one there is in the game. And then you got the your AUG. This one, you can make it a light machine gun, but here, as you see, it's just an assault rifle. The RPD off the old game. Everything's pretty much standard, just a little bit of different looks on it now. M240, pretty much your saw, but I think it's definitely a little bit stronger. Then you got your MG4, which is your saw for this game in terms of power. Then the last gun is the L86. It's pretty much the best light machine gun on the game. Pretty much up there with the AUG because it's the strongest and has really good rate of fire. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here before we get to 10 minutes. This has been a What You Looking At production. Make sure you subscribe, comment, rate, request. This is What You Looking At out.